Grand Risings. Hello, world. Yours truly, Bennie Hitmaker Foster, aka at Mr. Eternal 1111. Giving a great shout out to my queen she be. Not my queen bee, but my queen she be. Lisa Foster. Shout out to our beautiful children out here getting it, grinding. How you guys doing today? I pray that all is well. I hope that all is well with you and your soul. You tapped in, tuned in to Eternal Soul Therapy, and I just want to share a little something out with you guys while I am en route to a photo shoot. Coloring outside of the lines. Coloring outside of the lines. Lil Johnny's still gonna be somebody. That is what I choose to title this broadcast. Growing up, originally in Madison, Mississippi, country boy, I can remember running up and down gravel, rock roads, barefoot. I can remember fishing in the pond with a fishing pole that I made out of a stick, thread, and a safety pin. Dug up some worms and caught fish. I can remember making bow and arrows out of bottle caps and branches, and getting another branch and using fishing line to create me a bow and arrow. I can remember riding horseback for miles and being adventurous and climbing trees and getting the water hose and tying it in the tree and creating a swing, a trapeze, if you would call it. I remember growing up not being the average kid. I can remember that I always questioned things. I always wondered how and why things were why they are. And sometimes, at various times throughout my life, I was meant to feel like something was kind of sort of wrong with me. Something was different with me, that I wasn't the normal child. I've always been innovative. I always have been a person who colored outside the lines. Now, I am already sharing what needs to be shared because some of you that are listening right now during the live, as well as the watch party, you have throughout your life kind of sort of never fit in, but you found yourselves wanting to fit in. You found yourself wanting to be a part of the crew, and you wanted to get the band back together, and you wanted to be around people who, you know, you felt like you wanted to be more like, and you found yourself shaping and molding and developing yourself eventually into someone that you were not. Some of you that are listening know what it means when people look at you funny, or they change the conversation when you come around, or you count the side eyes, and you count the rolling of the eyes, and you can feel the energy and the vibration of people, but you ignored it because you wanted to color inside the lines. You wanted to be accepted. You wanted to be a part of the crew. You wanted to be a part of the in crew, the in group. You wanted to be part of the team. You wanted to be part of the squad. You literally would do whatever it took so you could be accepted by a group of people. I'm talking about from elementary to middle to high school to college, and this thing that we call life when it really hits us. We have found out that some of the people in elementary school and some of the things that we wanted to be around were not necessarily the best thing for us. We realized in middle school that some of the people that we wanted to be like wasn't all that. And been in high school. Oh my God. We bent over backwards trying to be a part of this and trying to be a part of that, trying to color inside the lines, trying to be accepted and trying to be put into this itty bitty, itsy bitsy box. And you have to learn to think outside of the box if you want to be outside of the box. But the problem is that so many of us wanted to be in the box. So many of us wanted to be included in what everyone else was doing. Well, I'm here to tell you that your path is sort of kind of different. And it wasn't nothing wrong with you. It was something right with you. And if you cannot identify with this, you still will miss out on the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful destiny that was designed for you. That's why you colored outside the lines. That's why you never really fit in. That's why you never really was accepted, because there was something great in you that people can see better than you. People could tell that you didn't belong. People could tell that you were trying to camouflage your feelings and your emotions and your conversation. People could tell that something was different. And they see the problem with people is that they don't know how to handle things and people when they're different. It's tight, but I'm right. I know I'm right about it. I'm helping somebody. Listen. You got to understand that back in the day, during the Salem witch hunts, that when people were different and they was hunting these witches, they would try to peep out who in the village was different. And because a person was different, they may have lost their life back during the Salem witch hunt days, because they would identify you as her, him. They're the witch. That's the warlock. Them. They're different. They always been different. They never quite fit in. It was always something about them. I just talked about on yesterday, the day before yesterday, that it's time to stop worrying about that we were only tolerated for so long, and don't get so caught up in the celebration that you miss out on being indicated as the next best you that someone needs in their business. Someone needs to consult them. Someone needs you to provide a product or a service for them. Do not miss out on being indicated. Well, this is the same type of message today. Understand that when little Johnny was growing up and he would go through the little cognitive test, and that he may have started walking a little later than others. Maybe because Johnny was trying to figure out how he could fly instead of walk. And Johnny would paint outside of the lines, and they would say that something's wrong with Johnny because Johnny literally, listen to me, because Johnny literally would color outside of the lines. They began to think that something was wrong with Johnny because Johnny couldn't stay inside the lines. Well, maybe Johnny was coloring outside the lines because what you wanted him to color inside the lines wasn't as big as the vision that he had in his mind. That maybe that little itty bitty piece of paper that you wanted him to color on, his vision was bigger than the coloring diagram of the picture that you wanted him to stay inside the lines. It wasn't nothing wrong with Johnny. It was something right with Johnny. Johnny was preparing for greatness. Johnny was preparing for the vision and the dream that was outside of the lines that you provided for him, that the teacher provided for him. Ain't nothing wrong with little Johnny. Johnny's still gonna be somebody. Little Johnny's still gonna be somebody. Little Johnny still gonna be somebody. I'm talking to the little Johnnies and the little Jonettes out there. Listen to me. I was little Johnny, I was little Johnny. See, most of my life I've been looked at funny. I've been laughed at and talked about. And though I have been befriended, and though I have people that love me and care about me, I'm not talking about them because they love me for me and I love them for them. But I'm talking about those that have looked at me sort of kind of funny. There come Foster. Always got an answer for something. Here come Foster. Think he know everything. No, I don't know everything, but I am connected to the one that does. And I know how to tap in and tune into my energy, my frequency and vibration from a very early age. And if you would say Lil Johnny, you might as well go ahead and say Lil Bennie, because Lil Bennie is somebody. Little Bennie is out here getting it. Me and my wife, yeah. You're going to hear me tell the story till I'm gone, until I leave this body. We didn't have an idea what we were going to do and how we were going to do it when we got here. We just knew that we were going to leave Atlanta, deuces, and we packed this car with our youngest son, and we're here, and we're doing more than making it. I say we have a great life here because we decided to fly. See, little Johnny was sitting there trying to figure out how y'all walking when I can see myself flying, and they thought something was wrong with him. Little Johnny was saying, everybody color inside these little boxes. My vision is a multi-million-dollar company, and you want me to paint inside, color inside some lines. So Johnny didn't want to color inside the lines. Johnny said, I'm going to color outside the lines. Why? Because I see outside the lines, because I see outside the box, because I know that my life is greater than being inside some box. Listen, I do know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the little Johnnies. I'm talking to the little Jonettes. Listen. If in your life, ride with me now, ride with me. I'm riding down 595, ride with me. If in your life you found yourself struggling with what I call the beautiful struggle, it's the beautiful struggle that is resembled in the way of the butterfly struggling out of the cocoon. If you ever found yourself in the middle of the beautiful struggle, let me encourage you today. Let me encourage you that if you are in the middle, that you closer to the end than going back to from where you started. See, you should be encouraged that at the end, it's what you saw in your mind. Because what you experienced in this body was not enough for you. What you experienced in this body and your environment, your experiences and your exposure, Lisa and I call it the 3 E's. What you have already lived left you yearning, left you hungry, left you thirsty for more. See, we allowed people to take that word thirsty and make it something that was negative. You better hunger and you better thirst for more. Listen to me. See, you never get satisfied with being satisfied. If you are a go-getter, if you are a thinker, if you are a doer, if you are an innovator, if you are a person that knows that there's more to this life than what they have told you and showed you, you're gonna go get it. Just like little Johnny. See, little Johnny didn't understand that he was supposed to be different. So now it's time for you to wake up. Stop being the imposter. Stop with the mistaken identity crisis. Come up out of that. Know that you are who God made you to be. And if you tap in and tune in to the Most High God, who is the energy, frequency, and vibration by which all things in this earth exist, he will show you. He's the great manufacturer. You have to go back and look at the instructions and ask him, why was I made this way? What tool am I? What gift am I? What talent should I give to the world? And then you will understand that it's okay to color outside the lines. Because just like little Johnny is going to still be somebody, so are you. So are you. Man, I don't know what it is about me riding in this car that I feel like I gotta share and give, but I hope and believe, I know, I see it, I feel it, and I know it, that lives are changing from these eternal soul therapy messages. And even on this Sunday, when I let you tap in and tune in to the Eternal Soul Therapy Show, my special guests, Islam Loman and Dante Lee, and my very beautiful co-host, Lisa Foster with the Courtship Rules. I know. I don't believe, I know. will be changed for the better if you just embrace different perspectives. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. That's why little Johnny didn't fit in. That's why little Johnny didn't fit in. Didn't fit in because he wasn't supposed to fit in. Come ye out from among them. Come ye out from among them. Be ye separate. Separation causes you to meditate and then elevate. You gotta separate and meditate and elevate. That doesn't mean that you're better than other people, but that means you know who you are more than other people know. You have been tapped in, tuned in to the Eternal Soul Therapy broadcast. I am at Mr. Eternal 1111. You can follow me on IG. That's at Mr.Eternal 1111. All updates, all broadcasts are more than likely there. And then you also can find me on YouTube at Mind Mechanic. Okay? I love you guys. You can find this total message there as well. Salute.